this is up late. So this is the review for The Haves and Have-Nots Season 4, Episode 10, Beg for What You Want. Beg for what you need, actually. So the episode starts off with Jeffrey. He's with the white cop who's been essentially molesting him this whole time. And Jeffrey's just like, you know, he's gay. He's proud of it. He's open and honest with it. I'm like, wait a minute. I feel like this is the second time out of all the entire series where he actually has pretty much put it all out there that this is what he is. He's proud of it. He's owning it. And I'm like, okay, this is the Candace effect. Did Jeffrey have to kill someone to get the backbone that he needed again? Is that how it works? But anyway, so Candace pops in and Candace is like, yo, Jeffrey, what's good? Jeffrey, what's good? Because I'm coming in here and the guy's zipper is on zipped. So she's asked him what happened. Jeffrey goes and tells her how the cop was essentially trying to molest him, you know, fondle him. But Jeffrey did it in his own, Candace, no, I don't want to, I don't want to talk. I'm like, Jeffrey, shut up and just speak your truth. Speak the truth and speak your truth. So Jeffrey's bugging. He just wants to go. He wants to know where his keys are. And Candace is like, I don't know. Jeffrey's keys. See, this is how you know Jeffrey is in a really, really nice car, has a really nice vehicle, because his keys essentially have low jack and a tracking system. I'm like, I know that's right. So Jeffrey goes and borderline harasses Candace. Is like, where's my keys? Where's my keys? I need to go. I need to go. I'm like, Jeffrey, call a locksmith. Call a cab. Do something. Just get out of there. Why are you still there? Oh, yeah, and by the way, Jeffrey did tell, what's her name? Did tell Candace that your neighbor noticed that 3 men went in and only 2 went out. So she, of course, is keeping that in the back of her mind. I'm like, oh, crap. That old white lady's done for. She's done for. So aside from that, Candace's friend Erica, who we all love Erica comes back to the scene, and Erica's hitting on Jeffrey. It's like, oh, hey, who are you? It's like, Jeffrey. It's like, oh, I'm Erica. It's like, oh, nice to meet you. Well, Candace is like, look, girl, stop it. He doesn't play for our team. So all of a sudden, she was like, oh, damn, that's a waste. But anyway, so Erica's trying to figure out the game plan to deal with the whole Quincy's dead. She needs to get her son. She needs to get the money. She needs to deal with war. There's just so much going on. But Jeffrey is still hounding her about these keys. And so, like I said, Jeffrey used her phone to go, because Jeffrey's phone is broken. She broke it to figure out where his keys are. His keys are in the house. His keys specifically are back in the backyard. And so Candace realizes, oh crap, that's where Quincy's buried. So Candace tells Erica, girl, you got to go. I'll call you later. And so then she was like, all right, bye, Jeffrey. Yeah, so Erica leaves and we switch over to Hannah. Hannah is tearing up these people's house. She's tearing up these people's house because she wants her money, and I understand that. This Miss Cryer, Catherine Cryer, is like, look, you'll get paid at the first of the month. That's how we operate around here. So Hannah's like, I need my money now. I need my $1,600 now. I was like, wait a minute. It was either 15 or 1,600. And I'm like, Hannah, that's how much you make in a... I hope that's bi-weekly and not month, because... But then again, they are in Georgia, so I guess that'll work. It's not like I make much more. But anyway, so Hannah is tearing up the house and she's going through everything. I mean, she's going through couch cushions and she's finding money left and right. 10s, 20s, $100 bills. I'm like, yo, I wish I could tear up my house right now and not find more than $10. Just think about that. I'm sure a lot of you guys like that as well. I remember once in a while you might have that 20 that just disappeared, but look, the struggle's real sometimes. No, I'm just kidding. But anyway, so Jeffrey's still hounding, what's her name, Candace, and I'm thinking, Jeffrey, Jeffrey! Listen to me. Jeffrey? Use your brain. You're actually one of the smart people on the show. What the hell are you doing? What the hell are you thinking? Come on now. Look at it. This is obvious. Something is buried here. This doesn't look natural. Context clues. Context clues. Why does she not want you to dig this up? You know she doesn't care about that yard that much. And that's when she has to go and break it to him. Quincy is dead, which we know. Quincy is buried there. Her brother did it. So you're not getting those keys back. You feel me? You feel me? So again, Hannah is still tearing through this house. Now I'm like, I'm just waiting for someone to pop up to be like, Hannah, what are you doing? Hannah, what are you doing? That's what I'm just waiting for. Waiting for. Jeff Wyatt is doing what we already knew, which is he's just snorting his money away and his life away. And it's messed up because one of the only few friends that Wyatt has, well, how can you be friends with a drug dealer if you're addicted to drugs? Look, just think about that. But even him and everyone else at the party was like, "Oh, you need to chill." Wyatt was like, "Screw you, screw everyone, get out or I'll throw you out." So he leaves, and then people are still like, "Yo, you still need to chill." But then he invites this other girl, and he just I mean, Wyatt was going crazy. He went, "Oh my damn!" He just did like 4 lines at one go. Lord Jesus, Wyatt is not going. I already told you, made my predictions that Wyatt wasn't going to make it. So we have Veronica looking good, and she's out and about, out of jail. She rolls over. I mean, her car drives right next to Quincy's sister. And so that's when they find out, oh, that's Quincy's sister, and that she needs help finding Quincy. Veronica doesn't care about that because she really doesn't like Quincy. So she would be fine if something happened to Quincy, which we know it did. Veronica is concerned about what she said. She confirms with Veronica she tells Veronica, "You're in danger. You know, some of my boys, well, actually, your husband put out a hit on you, and someone's at your house to kill you." And Veronica's like, "I don't believe that." But then Veronica realizes how dirty she's been doing people and realizes, crap, that could be the case. So, and also Quincy's sister, Queenie, was like, "Why would I lie to you?" Essentially, which is true at this point. And so Veronica takes advice, is going to go and help her out. But Queenie asked for her ride, and Veronica said, "Go get out of here." Veronica the savage. So David pops up at the jail as Veronica's leaving, so he doesn't see it. He's going to the front desk. He's like, "Yo, I need to speak with my wife. What's going on?" No, she's been released. She's gone. Sorry. So he tries calling her, and of course it goes straight to voicemail. It's like, damn, she's in danger. I gotta go. Catherine is meeting up with the lawyer that signed off on Wyatt getting his inheritance. And it's like, $12 million? You gave Wyatt $12 million? But I mean, clearly Catherine's father did well. He must have did some illegal stuff / well, because they were like, well, you could be sued possibly by, Benny Young. Hannah's, well, no, this is where the connection for where the money went, the $7.4 million. This is what actually happened to it. We know that Candace got Jim to sign off on it, but Candace created an LLC. That LLC is named, was it Candy Cane Incorporated or something like that? And of course, you have Catherine, who's not stupid, and she realizes, oh crap, this chick has been playing me this whole time. Jim messed up and did something with her. She extorted money out of him, and that's how. So the lawyer was like, you need to make sure you put $30 million in this account just in case for a lawsuit. And I'm like, damn, $30 million just for a lawsuit? How much money do you have? But this is when Hannah pops up to the scene. It's like, yeah. So I already got 800 and whatever dollars. I need my other 600 so that I can go. Or she got 900 and she needs 6 more so she can go. And Catherine was like, look, do you want this? Here's the rest of your money. I need you to stay. You are my only friend. You're the only person that I trust. You're the only person that really has shown me unconditional love. Hannah, I need you, Annie Mae. I need you. Hannah's like, you know what? I am done, sick, and tired of you. This is the problem with you, Rich. people. This is the problem with you rich people. Throw money at all your problems. You think money can solve everything, but as soon as something really comes up, as soon as you really need something, then that's when that money becomes null and void and you have nothing. You have nothing. That's when you're begging. That's when you'll understand why things aren't just going your way. So I was here for Hannah, because Hannah's like, I'm doing what's right by my family and my son. But here's the thing. I truly believe, and I agree with Ashley Miller. I agree with her when she was like, she's another YouTuber if you don't know her. When she said, I personally think that Hannah really would have forgiven Catherine if she just said that Wyatt did it. Because Catherine covered it up to protect her son. But if she just let Hannah know, she didn't trust Hannah at the time, so of course she wasn't going to let her know. But if Hannah knew, I feel like Hannah would have been like, you know what? You took care of my son, and so we're good. I still feel a certain way about your son. I still feel sorry for him above everything else, but we're good. So Candy shows up at the at Benny's towing, and Benny's talking with Mitch. Mitch is over. He's like, look, you need to figure this out. You need to handle this. It's because of your little affairs, which is why our business is having issues. And I'm like everyone else that's wondering, so they can't call up the phone company? They really can't call up the phone company? Look, Dumb and Dumber. What can I say? So Candy tries to go there because she wants to talk to Benny. She needs to talk to Benny to convince him to go and mortgage all of it. Her house, his house, and his business. And War is in the back. War is like, look girl, I'm going to kill your ass if you do anything. You hear me? You hear me? Shut up. Put the shut to the up. That's what I need you to do. So then Candy, you know, she gets her bearings back and realizes she needs to slow her roll. So like I told you, she goes and tells Benny that she needs that money. Benny turns up. He's like, what's the problem? What's the issue? I'm going to get... If someone is after you, if someone's bothering you, someone's hurt, I'm going to kill him. I'm like, oh, Lord Jesus, Benny. We already knew that Benny was crazy. Candace, why are you playing with him like this? So that's when Candace was like, all right. I was just kidding. As he already knows, that's BS, but he's going to let go for now. Candy knows that he will go after War, but War seems like a different type of strong and dangerous, so I don't think even Benny could handle him. But that could be interesting to watch. That could be a good bam, bam. So aside from that, you have... Oh, but she's still going to press Benny about going and suing the Criers for money. Because it's like, you could get $12 million or $10 million. Whatever the amount was. We have Wyatt. He just did coke in one scene. Well, a lot of coke in one scene. And now he's shooting up. He's shooting up heroin. And who else? I mean, what else he could be shooting up? I'm like, damn. Wyatt. We already know this isn't going to end well. Someone needs to die by the next episode or by next season. I mean, we already got rid of, what's her name? Amanda. I wouldn't be mad if we got rid of Wyatt. I mean, look at how crazy things got because Amanda died. But then again, people aren't really feeling Wyatt, so... people as far as on the show. So I don't think it would be that devastating. Well, it could be for Jeff. Oh, that could be interesting. But anyway, we have Catherine goes to the jail. She meets up with Jim. Jim's just like, hey, boo. He's like, what's up? What's good? And Jim's trying to say, all right, so when are you going to get me out of here? It's like, what do you mean when are you going to get me out of here? Do you remember who you are? And it was like, yes, I know who I am. So fake this. Get me out of here. You know what to do. David pops up to Jennifer's place and, well, Jennifer's office, and it's like, I need your help. And Jennifer's like, I'm not going to help you. I'm not going to help your wife, Veronica. No, that's not going to happen. But David's like, I need you. I want you. I need you to do this for me. She's in danger. I don't know where she is. So then Jennifer goes and places a call, tries to figure out what's going on. And he also wants to speak with Jim. So that's the other thing. So Candace is hitting on this lawyer that's essentially telling Benny that it's a great idea to go and sue the Criers because it's an open and shut case. And Candace is like, yeah, I can also get in contact with the family of the little girl that was killed because we know them. And Ben was like, I don't know him. And I was like, yeah, well, we can get into contact with them. Don't worry about it. So Candace has a plan ready, and the lawyer was really feeling Candace. I mean, he was like, damn, you should be a lawyer. It's like, well, I'm going to be taking the bar or whatever. And he was like, you know what? Once you pass, come and see me. And she was like, for real? And I'm like, damn, Candace, you realize how smart you are, how successful you could be if you just weren't doing all these damn schemes. But Hannah shows up to the hospital. She wants to see Quincy, and she lost custody of Quincy. Remember, the social worker got her ass beat by Erica and Candace, and she's also being blackmailed for, is this all the same day or something? This is ridiculous. This is the longest day ever. So, you see a bruise on the side of her face, and I'm like, Hannah, when are you going to notice the bruise? When are you going to notice the bruise? They won't let you see him because they gave custody back to Candace. And Hannah is like, crap, did she get to you? Did she get to you as in Candace? What did she do to you? It's like, we know what she did. She beat your ass. But anyway, so Candace is talking with Erica, and Erica's trying to figure out what the next moves are because they have to figure out what were they going to do? What are they going to do? Because they have to go and get their ducks in order. Erica's like, war is dangerous. You know war is dangerous. She needs to... Erica tells Candace that, yo, baby girl, what you need to do is make sure that you also call the lawyer and have them draw up some paperwork for that deed, because you're going to need that. You're going to need that for all the places to mortgage them, because you're going to need the money now. That lawsuit's cute, but that's going to take way too much time. So Veronica steals the show at the very end because Veronica has cameras in her house. And so what Veronica does is she calls up, who she call up? Veronica calls up Maggie Day. It's like, Maggie, I want you to come by to my house. I'll text you the address. It's like, look, you did me a favor. I cheated on my husband. The marriage was over. I really just want to speak with you. And Maggie's so dumb and desperate to get David. She's willing to go for it. And I'm like, oh, Maggie, you gonna get shot. Someone's gonna get shot. Someone's going to die next week. Wyatt overdosed, and that's gonna be interesting. What else happened? There's just so much. Next week is the season finale. I mean, this season was lit. I am just so happy for this show. Let me know what you think.